Welcome, fans, to the Tuesday, December 26th edition.
It's Boxing Day in Canada.
What does that mean exactly?
I don't know, but we've had some Canadian...
Just yesterday we had a couple of Canadian viewers.
We've had some Canadian... I can look it up on Wikipedia or something like that. But what is Boxing Day?
It may or may not be true. Tuesday, December 26, 2006.
Yes.
This is the Pro Wrestling Report. It is the world's most watched professional wrestling news program because you make it so. And this is Email Tuesday, as we have many more of your email correspondence with us. Remember, you could be featured on this program simply by emailing your note to mail@pwrshow.com. And don't forget about the other interactive opportunities that we have, such as the forum and our blog. Hop on over to the forum. There's exclusive sections for you to ask Frank a question, ask me a question, ask Meathead a question while he's got about a week left on his contract. And you can interact with the other viewers of the show on that great forum, the PWR forum.
Let's jump right to the stack of emails here. This is from Roddy from Glasgow, Scotland.
Piper?
I don't know.
A lot of free time in that.
This is really sad, though.
Room.
I guess this is just the American persona. I think Scotland, and right away I hear bagpipes.
We are arrogant Americans.
That's bad.
Those of you across the pond do know that.
I should be thinking of that. I was wondering, do you think Vince will bring back the television and tag team titles to shape up what is a very, very dismal ECW?
Potentially, eventually. Right now, who's going to wear them and who would care? I think that what's the truth? I think the TV title would be...
if it's wrestled only on TV, not at a pay-per-view.
You know, who's the greatest TV champion
Arn Anderson?
No, you're close, but not quite there. Greatest television champion of all time. I believe the longest reigning of all time as well. Because nobody cared about the belt when he had it. Tully Blanchard.
Oh, yeah.
He had that belt forever. Forever. I think the tag straps would be more beneficial to come back sooner. But I think this, sure.
Tom L. in Bradford, England. Hi, I was wondering, what are your thoughts on Monty Brown, formerly known as the Alpha Male, coming to WWE? Also, when do you think he will debut, and for which brand?
I think I answered this question on the message board as well, and jokingly said, well, Brock Lesnar's gone. Not Ahmed Johnson, but Orlando Jordan's gone. And Bobby Lashley's gone from SmackDown, so if you need somebody to replace him, then I think that...
Monty Brown, ECW?
Monty actually would fit on SmackDown pretty well, I think, to be honest with you. As I said on the message board, I wonder what Ahmed Johnson's up to nowadays.
What was it called?
And then an injury.
Root River Plunge, whatever it was called?
The Pearl River.
Pearl River. Michael A., staff writer number Deuce, Covina, California.
It's a lot.
Dear Young Republican and Meathead, any relation to Head Cheese?
I think are you the Young Republican? Because clearly not a Republican. I am black.
And I'm not young, so it can't be me. I wholeheartedly disagree with Michael Cole being underrated as an announcer. He needs to learn names of wrestling moves. For God's sake, how long has he been doing this? When Taz worked with him, Taz had to constantly correct Cole's misnaming of moves. I think Cole once called a modified Fisherman's Buster an Oklahoma Roll. Here's my question. Will the WWE ever have a legitimate tag team again? Also, is TNA going to destroy their tag team division like WWE? They recently destroyed AMW. WWE having a legitimate tag team again? Yeah. But what's legitimate? What's legitimate to you? If you could break down what legitimate is, because both wrestlers wear the same tights, does that make it legitimate? Or they have a both Scottish accent? Scottish. You know, what is it? Do they have to? Are they called like, the Pan Am Connection? I mean, what's legitimate to you? That's what I'd like to know.
To the Michael Cole point, I said Michael Cole was the most underrated wrestling announcer in the business right now. What I mean by that is he isn't great. I think he's very, very good. And while he may have his faults, JR has his faults. Jerry Lawler has his faults. Taz, quite frankly, had a lot of faults. Joey Styles has his faults. I firmly believe, though, that Michael Cole is one of the hardest working and most underrated professional wrestling announcers in the business.
And a lot of the moves, they can call a stunner, they can call it something else. The
Fans at
diamond
home,
cutter
in
was
general,
basically
don't
the
care.
stunner.
Yeah.
So, Ray Sanders in Lost of Wages, Nevada writes,
The world's greatest city, Las Vegas, Nevada.
I've been thinking about how the WWE can make this whole brand thing work. Meathead, you're going to love this.
Too bad he's not here.
First, leave Raw alone. Leave it how it is. Secondly, keep ECW for a while, but please, for the love of God, put it back in the smaller building and make every match Extreme Rules. It's what everybody wants to see anyways. I said that in the beginning, and you are exactly correct. And finally, change WWE SmackDown to WCW Thunder. I mean, they got all the WCW titles over there already. The World Heavyweight title, the U.S. title, and the Cruiserweight title. Then whenever we have one of those 3 joint pay-per-views, it would be WWE versus WCW versus ECW. I think that if the WWE would do this, they would get their ratings up. We would finally be back to when wrestling was entertaining, like back in the late 1990s. P.S. Love the show. Meathead, you are the man, and I agree with every damn near everything you say.
If you're going to do WWE versus
WCW
Raw versus SmackDown versus whoever, remember, folks, for these matches, you have to get there. And what I mean by that is, to get there, you have to build up the angles leading up into the pay-per-view. You can't just throw matches out there and expect people to buy the pay-per-view. And the only way to get there is you don't have your distinctly different brands anymore. Because in order to progress the angle, you're going to have talents from the other brand appearing on the brand of the talent who they're going to be facing at the pay-per-view. It's the only way to do it. Therefore, I don't think that would work. However, I do feel we do need to see distinctly different brands, and we do need to see ECW being distinctly different in an extreme fashion from Raw and SmackDown. I do think that SmackDown is the wrestling program, Raw is the entertainment program, and ECW is the training program, in my opinion.
ECW, great in its day, but we've seen it. We've seen it. The extreme stuff, once a year, maybe.
And think back to how special that ladder match at Armageddon was.
Yes.
If we were seeing ladder matches each and every week or each and every month,
sick with
it
it.
would not have been as special.
Exactly.
Which is what sort of happened with the TLC matches and the ladder matches back in 99, 2000, 2001. So many of them, they became expected, and then the bar was raised so high, you couldn't do anything else.
Toby Graves in Collins, Mississippi writes, Frank, the show is great. Keep up the good work. Is there any word on when or if Mysterio or the Rey Mysterio will return? And where will he return to? When does his contract with WWE end? He seems like a great fit for TNA.
There are a lot of
Actually,
rumors.
that's a good point. He does make a good fit for TNA when you think about it.
A lot of rumors out there about Ray's contract status and when and if, or when he will be returning to WWE. I see him coming back to SmackDown when he comes back. We have a couple top fives to go over.
Top fives. Kevin Watson in Leesville, Louisiana.
Hey! I don't know where that is in relation to New Orleans, my residence for 15 months in 2004. Yep.
My top five, Joey Mercury, number 5, because of that horrible-looking injury he got at Armageddon. Number 4, MVP, because he was a good sport.
Wow.
Number 3, the Hardys, because
that's not a first.
They've been working really hard these last few weeks. And the ladder match at Armageddon was awesome. Number 2,
all hail King Booker!
And number 1, the world's greatest tag team, because I'm looking forward to seeing the rivalry between them and Yo, Papa 40, and check out your Rollies. It's crime time.
What did you think of that segment with your president on Monday's Raw?
You know, I have a thing that they started saying the N-word. Mm-hmm. Don't go there. Be smart. Don't go there. Nothing good comes out of that.
I think the whole thing went 5 to 7 minutes. I think it could have been more effective and more splashy in 2 to 3 minutes. I think it went a little long. I love what they did. I think it went a little long.
Lord Zappa, number 5.
Diesel.
Kurt Angle, the man is amazing in the ring. Number 4, LAX, great faction. They could really use Rey Mysterio to be the representative.
You can throw him around.
There you go.
Be the advanced team.
He could be like, remember when...
Javelin?
Yeah, when they tossed him into the side of the
thing. The trailer on Nitro when they killed Ray.
Number 3, Rated RKO DX Feud. Number 2, John Cena.
Is that permissible? A feud?
Why not?
Sure.
Number 2,
Since
John.
there are no more rules for this top 5 stuff anymore.
Hey, give it up, Lord, and he's done this a couple times, which is good. Number 2, John Cena and MAGA feud. And number 1, Joey Mercury's nose exploding.
Basically.
You gads, you're right. Travis Dubler or Dubler. Number 5, Black Lester. Number 4, AJ Styles. Number 3, Brian Kendrick and Paul London. Number 2, Matt Hardy. Number 1, Jeff Hardy.
That's a very good way to do a top 5, and I think that was our last one for this Tuesday edition.
Yes.
Of what is this? PWR Daily.
That
I
is
forget
correct.
sometimes. Being on every day of the week.
Don't screw up like I do.
Thanks for tuning in, folks, to the Tuesday edition of PWR Daily. Remember, this Friday, the PWR Honors will be on your air, and we will be bringing you the results of your voting, along with some other special features on that program with Carl Love and the man they call Meathead, along with myself. Tomorrow, more of your emails on PWR Daily for Wednesday, and for Frank Cosentino, I'm saying goodbye, and we'll see you Wednesday on PWR Daily. See you soon.